going on, people? Good morning. It's just me today. There's no voice in my head again. I see, holy cow. Let's say hi to people. Good morning. 3G was first. Good morning, good morning. Bionic Bigfoot, what's going on? Jenny Lynn, what's up? Working and lurking and working. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for being here. Scotty Aquati, man, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. TJ Autocross. What's up, buddy? New York T. Bruiser. Maria. As you see, memberships have been turned on. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me finish saying hi. Good morning, Maria. Thanks for being here. Victor Coco. What's up? Greg's Catfish Cave. What's up, buddy? Killer Kitty. Oh my God. All right, Jeff Kane, what's going on? Good morning, people. Anyway, memberships have been turned on. If you haven't seen the blurb on my community page about it, basically we're going to use 99 cents membership. If you want to throw some money in the pot, we're going to use that money to generate giveaways, all sorts of whatever stuff, give back to everybody. So if you feel like you want to contribute to that, then become a member. And thank you very much, Maria, for becoming a member. Killer Kitty, thank you very much for being a member. And was it 5 gifts? Thank you, thank you, thank you. TJ Autocross, thank you very much. Somebody else? Maria, yes. Oh my God, what's going on here? I can't even tell what's going on. Who's this? Jeff Kane. There you go. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, 19 days. Can't wait. It's already, oh my God, it's only 19 days. The Clash, the Keystone Clash. It's coming. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm repping. It's going to be a good time. Yeah. Wow, less than 3 weeks. Oh, I got so much to do. I got a lot to do. What do I, oh my God. I got to free up some tanks. All right, here's the deal. I got a tub outside that's got a bunch of blue dreams in there and a bunch of fry slash juveniles, I'm guessing now. I see them in there. I still don't know if they're, I'm assuming they're Celebes, rainbows. And there might be some Luminanus in there. I don't know. I don't know. I hope. But there's definitely a bunch of fry in there. I can't really tell what they are because it's overgrown with like algae and guppy grass and whatever. So I just kind of leave it alone. I leave it alone. I have I have some of these like pieces of shale like lined around just kind of like resting on the tub to kind of create some sort of like shade underneath so it's not just baking in the sun all day because it's pretty much out there like where it gets direct sun all day. And then I have a piece of slate on the other side so it's got a little like nice little shade spots, right? Anyway, came home from work the other day and all the rocks were in the tub. I'm like, what the hell happened here? So I went and looked at the security camera footage, and turns out it was a squirrel. Guess he's been leaping around on the rocks, and him leaping around on the rocks eventually caused one to fall in. Well, caused 2 or 3 of them to fall in together. Is that this year's Keystone Clash shirt? No, sir, Scotty. This was the ones that the aquascapers got last year. There was 12 people aquascaping, 12 t-shirts. Well, I think there were more t-shirts, but at least 12 people got these. The other ones were blue? I don't remember what. I think the other ones were blue. Like the ones you got in your gift bag. I don't remember. I think it was like a baby blue. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. What's the best reason to go to Pennsylvania in September? The Keystone Clash. Exactly. Morgantown, Pennsylvania. Should be a good time. I'm going to get there Thursday, I think. Maybe I'll help set up. Maybe I'll just hang out and watch everybody else help set up. We'll see. Dennis Christensen, what's going on? Chattanooga Ed, what's up? TJ should be racing somewhere. Yep. Jason, add a link to your About page to make it easier for people with iPhones to join. I did, actually. I did on that community tab. that post. I guess I could put it on the about page too. It's a good idea. I didn't think about that. But for some reason, like, it is so unintuitive. It took me forever to figure out how to do it on my phone. But I guess there's like, you can scroll on the top, and then at some point it shows memberships. Anyway, I created a link in the post. I'll do the about post thing too. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, we're all gonna see each other soon, man. I'm getting excited. Bigfoot. Welcome to Extraordinary Aquarist. Extraordinary Aquarist. You are extraordinary. Anyway, our Aquatic Universe, Mike B, what's going on? Happy Australian Father's Day. All right, well, happy Father's Day in Australia. Okay. Not sure why the free membership ain't being shown. I don't know. It might take a minute. Might take a minute. Okay. Anyway, so the whole point about this thing about the tubs and the sidetrack about the squirrel knocking stones in there. Anyway, I got to find space for those fish to bring them in, at least to kind of quarantine them for a couple weeks, make sure they ain't got any weird stuff. So I got to remember that. So one of these tanks is going to be dedicated to fry and shrimp. I don't see why they can't go in the same tank. What was my other point? Oh yeah, I need to mix. I need to make sure I got, in case I buy any fish, in case anything comes home with me, I gotta make sure I at least get one tank open. I think we can do this. I don't think there's gonna be enough fry that's gonna be more than a 10-gallon for quarantine. Should be fine in 10. Shrimp are probably the same. Yeah, okay. So on that note, I gotta move some fish. And we still gotta put all the flounders in the brackish. Should check them out. Let me go swap the camera. We'll check them out in a sec here. Chat is moving fast. I'm missing all sorts of stuff. I'll be there sometimes Thursday. All right, cool. Well, hope to see a whole lot of people there. And if I haven't met everybody in person, so if you see me and you recognize me, don't be afraid to say hi. All right, let's go. All right, here's my saltwater tank. Let's see, is this video good? No, it's not on. Let's do that. We could feed that thing. It's actually been a little bit. Maybe autofocusing wasn't a good idea. Hang on. It won't stop searching. Come on now. Am I really that jittery? Only had 6 cups of coffee. That's good enough. Can we zoom? We can zoom. We can zoom. That's not too shabby. A little dark, but I think the lights are still ramping up. Mess with that? No, we had it. We had it good. We had it good. We should have just left it. Okay. Okay. Let's get into that real quick. Let me go get some food. I love a good squirrel. What are they good at eating? I don't know. Sorry, I muted myself so you won't have to hear me digging around in a plastic bag for some shrimp. But on that note, let me thaw this shrimp. Give it a minute. Still got the shell on it. Let's check chat. Still waiting on Belle to come back out. Mike's probably. Oh. You're not talking to me. It's cool. Hope to get to meet Jason. Me too, Ed. It'll be a good time. Maybe we can get into something while we're there. An aquascape. Oh my God, that's in 19 days. I really gotta like think about what I'm gonna do. I really go in with no plan. That's my plan. No plan at all. I like to feel the moment. Actually, it's just because I don't know what the heck to do, so I just go in unprepared and wing it. Just go in there and wing it. That's my goal. All right, hands are wet. How are we looking here? Is Jason getting busy for September? I should be. If you say Keystone Clash 3 times, Scotty appears. Scotty the Fish Freak. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this little anemone seems to be cool. I don't know. I'm trying not to kill it. I'm really worried about killing it. But so far he's been hanging in there. He does that like deflating thing every once in a while. Freaks me out. Think he's gonna die, but he always comes back. All right, I got little pieces of shrimp here. I found the best way to do this is, first of all, let's slide this lid open. Remember last week when we built this lid? Yeah, I'm gonna have to modify it a little bit. I still didn't modify that. It's still a little janky on the slide part, but talk to us about how you plan to keep fish alive that you buy. If you have a plan and want to compare notes. All right, we can do that. Let me feed this. This is what I did when I went to the Triple Crown. And last year at the Clash, I brought it, the same thing, but I didn't use it. The fish I got were bagged really well. All right, let's put some of this in there. Oh, that was a big piece. Ah, it touched me! Hey, get off me, you little ravenous animal. Whoa! I don't know if you saw that, but that clown was full on attacking me. He's like, no, get your fingers out of here. Right, let's see if we can see this. Like, he is like, no joke attacking. Like, I don't like these fingers at all. I don't know what you're seeing at the moment. Ow! Yo, he's not joking, man. Like, he's biting. Okay, man, take it easy. You kind of got to distract them because they'll pull the shrimp out of the anemone to eat it. So you got to make sure. Dude, these guys are like ravenous dogs, man. Just gonna crush up and put the rest of the shrimp in the tank. Anytime I get anywhere near that nest, he starts attacking me. That anemone. Stop! Leave me alone! Get in there. I don't want to die. Okay, enough of that. Man. Whoa. Rinse this. Alright. Need a towel. There we go. Alright, so that's that. Okay, I was discussing what we were doing. Let me see. Do I have it? I should bring it down and probably check it. Let's, well, you guys can focus on that for a sec. Let me move some stuff around here and I'll grab what I think I needed. I think last year what I did is, I have this 5-gallon bucket that, yeah, it's right here. Drill a hole in the lid. Here, I might as well switch cameras. Yeah, that should be good. It's a 5-gallon bucket. I believe I brought 2 buckets, but I only ever used 1. I know at the Triple Crown I did use 2. But I left some of those fish bagged, because, the heck did I get at the Triple Crown? No, I just left them in the bucket, yeah. I also brought, like one of those styrofoam insulated cooler things, just, in case I bought any fish. And they were bagged or whatever, which is good because I bought those brackish fish and obviously I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I just kept them in the bags until I got home. But it's got a hole drilled in the lid, and I have one of these Aquarium Co-op USB battery operated air pumps. These are kind of cool. I actually kind of like this. It's got it's on mode, then it's got this power saver mode where it goes every 30 seconds. It goes on for, I don't know how many seconds, 10 seconds maybe? And then it shuts off, so kind of saves the battery. It's not constantly pumping. Yeah, there it's on right now. Let's see how long it stays on for. It's still going. Still going. Was that 15, 20 seconds? Anyway, and it plugs into USB, which is kind of really nice. And this is like one of those adapters. But what I did when I was going to Kentucky, or coming back from Kentucky with the fish, I just had this plugged into like one of those adapters for your car. And I have a power port in the back, so I just plugged it in. And, did the air stone. Actually, I think I did have 2 buckets. But I don't know if I don't remember using 2. I know I had the Tapa hose is what I got. I also got the Cyanodorsalis, but I kept them. I don't remember if I used 2 buckets, but I definitely used 1. I used 2 actually. And the other thing I did is I had those little preset betta heaters, those little like whatever 50-watt ones, and I had them like use the suction cup and stuck it to the bottom, and then just kept it plugged in when I was in the hotel room, because hotel rooms tend to run pretty freaking cold, my experience, at least the floor where the buckets are. So that's what I did. The stuff that I thought was well bagged, I just kept bagged and just let it, Well, the Clash I was only there for like whatever, like 2 nights or 1 night. It was only 1 night. No, it was 2 nights. It was Friday night, Saturday night. Yeah. So they were in the bag for 2 days. They can handle it. Oops. I minimized my chat. What the heck did I just do? Okay. So that's that. I need to find that preset heater, or I need to get another one. I don't know what if I'm going to buy any fish with Clash, but I should be prepared for that, right? Alright, one thing I gotta do is this rainbow shark. This is quarantine. And I need tanks. Must prepare for Clash. So I will catch him out of there. You can see his tail. I can see his tail right there. Oh, let's see. What's the easiest way to do this? So, anyway. Fishy One still butter? Nope, he's still on vacation. Terry's Tropical Tanks is going to go to the Clash if you can talk the girlfriend into it. Well, hell yeah, dude. That'll be a good time. Slideshow Cody D, what's up? Good morning, good morning. The parameters at the Clash Hotel were pretty good if I remember correctly. Yeah, what I did at the Triple Crown is I just did the tap water from the bathtub. I put conditioner in it. I made sure it was temp. I brought my little, yeah, that's the other thing I should do. My little laser temp thing, just to, shoot the bucket and say, okay, this is too cold, too warm. Some way to test the temperature. You know you're gonna buy fish. Yeah, maybe, TJ. I'm not against the idea. Let's put it that way. But you never know. You never know. All right. Kirk, come back. Yeah, he'll come back. Don't worry. He's on vacation. He's not going anywhere. I won't let him. He's taking a break. Maybe it's a permanent break, maybe it's not. I don't know. But we'll see. If not, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We're going to keep going is what we're going to do. Alright, look at all this junk. Algae. Probably didn't need the algae in here. Let me set this down. And try and get the plants out of the algae. This is all junk. If I can get it. Alright. This is actually starting to come back, so maybe we should save this one. There we go. Alright. What I need is one of those bots that speak and then like read out the chat. I don't know about that. That might not be a good idea. Jenna P, what's going on? A lot of good deals on fish and other stuff at Clash. Oh yeah. There's usually deals to be had at the Clash. I know for a fact that a pleco breeder will be there with some awesome fish. Oh yeah. 2 tank them in. Nice. Long family show. Good morning, morning. Maria's on the hunt for more L numbers. Let's hope. I still have some of those L numbers. What is it, 397s? Where are they? Oh, there's one. They really like to hide, so they're hard to find. See at least one. But I'm gonna put the that rainbow shark in that tank that has the 397s. The only reason I'm going is to smoke a bowl with Glitch. Is Glitch going? I didn't know that. It's hilarious. Alright, I gotta find this dude. Lots of algae up top here. Should pull that out. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Speaking of that, we got to talk about the air situation on this rack while I move stuff around and try and catch a fish. All right, this air is being supplied by pumps that are on the floor here. They're like whatever. I think one of them is like the Petco brand, and the other one is like a Whisper. right? All right, all fine and good. I think I have like, there's what, 8 tanks that are being fed by I think 2 pumps, and each pump has 2 outlets, and there's a couple splits on a couple of those, I think. I don't remember, but everything works fine when it's working, right? The problem is that I have a dirty little cat that somehow thinks that pulling the airline, the pumps are on the floor underneath the rack, and they're actually like shielded because I keep putting stuff over there to stop the stupid cat from pulling the airlines out, and they pull them off the pumps. At least one of those pumps. So every once in a while, I'll come down here in the morning and I can hear the air pumps just going. I'm like, yo. And then I see that there's no air moving in these tanks. And then I see some dirty cat has pulled the airlines out of the thing. So I'm like, all right, this is an issue. All right, let's get this out of here. What the heck is that? Is that a snail? I don't want to know what that is. That looks crazy. Let me get this out of the way. I can rinse that out in a minute. So, I came up with a solution for cat problems. And I'm not sure if it's Monty or not. I don't think it actually is Monty. I think this actually seems like something my other cat would do. What is that? That is some weird looking thing, man. Oh, it's a shell. Okay. That's the way the light was hitting it. Rainbow shark, you were caught. Don't even try to give me that. Let's get the blackbeard algae out of here. Relax, dude, relax. Boom. Okay. Now we can set this down for a sec. We can move him to here. I will open this, open that. I actually should do a water change on this tank, actually, so we're going to do that in a sec, but I'm going to start getting him temp acclimated. In the meantime, I'm going to move this tripod. Okay. And we're going to switch the camera real quick. See everybody saying, if you're enjoying the inside view, please hit the like. Thank you, thank you. Steph is she's got a table at the Clash. I didn't know that. That's cool. Talking about Aquaria Life, I'm assuming. Properties. Figure. Right, let's take the zoom off this. That's cool. All right, now let's switch. Bam, there we are. Let's do this quick water change. I don't think. I mean, does anybody think that there's a problem with snails in a quarantine tank? Like these are, I'm thinking about when I bring in the stuff from the tub. I'm going to probably put them in this tank. It's got plants. It's got snails. It's very well cycled. And it's going to be shrimp and some sort of rainbow fry, or juvies or whatever. Fry and juvies, I'm assuming. So I don't think there's going to be a problem with snails. I don't think too many diseases go back and forth between snails and fish, right? Well, I could be wrong. It probably is. Right. We can go back into the. Oh, look at this. Okay. So that we're going to do this. Put this back. Right. We're going to put the heater back in the water. It's probably a good idea, right? I don't know if it's going to stay, but... Oops. What is going on here? I have no idea what I just did. Okay, I think that's good, yeah. It seems to be in. Okay. Anyway, my solution to the cat problem is to revamp the cat problem that's eating the, keeps pulling the airline out. I think it's Lily that's doing this, the little Lily of the long shanks. She's the one I think that's doing that. It's her style. Monty doesn't seem like he's like, you know, he gets into things, but he's more of like a I'm gonna knock everything off the shelf kind of cat. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be a big issue. All right, let me swap cameras real quick, show you what I got going on here. Okay, so what I did is I bought, so it's one of these USB adapters. It's basically just a bunch of, here, let me go to the other side here. Just a bunch of USB ports. They're all, most of them are 2.4 amps, one of them's, and two of them are 1 amps. So basically charging ports. Then I got 4 of these just to start off with. Of these, you know, these little hang-on pickle USB air pumps. So far, I have it on this tank and this top tank. You can see the air is flowing there. Hey, I forgot that was in here. Should probably take that out. Totally forgot that was in there. That mop. Yeah, so the air seems to chooch pretty good here with the USB things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these other 2 pickle pumps, and I'm going to swap it out, and then I think I can just eliminate this whole need for that pump that the cat keeps pulling out. Now if the cat chews through these and pulls these off, I'm going to have to put the cat in the fish tank. And we're going to call it a day. But yeah, so I am going to swap around here. I'm going to do this tank first, I think. Now I should just need to unhook it at the back here. I don't think I need to do anything other than that. So let's do that while we hang out. Let me find out where these airlines go. I believe there's 2 airlines into this tank. Yep, right here, right here, right here. So let's shut this gang valve off. I had the air going into this. Ow! God. Ow! Oh my God. I just whacked my thumb. Ow. Oh. Gotta love it. Alright, let's see if this can handle 2. This one's got a splitter on it. It has a, what do you call it? There is a plenum / undergravel filter in this tank. So we're going to see how that works with this contraption. There's 2 valves on it, so I can adjust the flow. Alright, where's the power? Power goes here. This is like a sea of cords back here. This is disgusting. I should get the black sheet to hide all this too. Okay, it's pumping. Now that one's pumping pretty good. What about the one in the back? It's not pumping. Whoops, I just knocked the airline off. Let's move that to there for now. Let's see which one is which. This one's the one that goes down. So if I open that, and where's the other valve? Let's close this. Okay, we got air going out of that one now. And let's go. Looks like a little too much out of that one. All right, there we go. Cool. They're both chugging. Oh, stupid. This could be better. That's like a trickle. Let's see. Can we get it more? Yeah, that's better. How about the other one? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, cool. Let's do water change. Let's put these back as best as I can. Let's get rid of some of these dead leaves. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, what is this? I didn't even notice it's in here. Looks like a Nuvius. Must have came loose and started floating. Alright, well, we'll let it float for a minute. Get some of this dead stuff out. Some Blackbeard. Definitely get that out. Wait a minute, I got a lot of Nubius in here. What is going on here? What did I must be losing my mind. I don't remember putting this in here. It doesn't mean anything. Put a lot of stuff in places I always forget. Alright, water change. Let's get that out the way. Let's get the old python out. The only other thing I got to do is change the one on the bottom too, and then this whole side of the rack is on a USB pump. And each tank has their own individual pump now, so they're relatively cheap. I bought them like a 2-pack on Amazon. I know the co-op sells them too. They sell those green ones, but I was trying to avoid something that sticks out like a sore thumb. So I went with the black ones. I'm just going to suck up whatever I can here. All that Blackbeard. Blackbeard. Yummy, yummy. Man. Blackbeard just flows in the breeze. Look at this. I can just grab clumps. Alright, we're doing a pretty big water change here, I guess. Why not? Going in here, snails. Snails seem to be pretty adapted at water changes. That's good enough. Just throw this algae out. Drain this line. Oh, I got to do the water change on this tank before I put the babies in, or the rainbow shark. I should use my adapter that I've made. Where is it? Over there. Python adapter to stop sucking up things that you don't want to suck up. Yay. I gotta go clear the end of it. It's kind of probably choked up with blackberry algae. Alright. Check chat here. It's been a minute. Deb's Aqua Pets. Welcome to Extraordinary Aquarist. Thank you, Debbie. Aquaria Life. What's going on? Alishon. What's up, man? Okay. Alishon, he's bringing a plethora of great stuff. Yeah. I'm getting excited. Less than 3 weeks. Lurking while doing a quick morning workout. This is my morning workout. Alright. I didn't feel a thing. Shano! What's up, Shano? What's going on? Daniel Velez, what's up? Enjoying the beach view today. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's the last hurrah of summer, right? We are Labor Day weekend. I'm off. I'm on vacation this week. I love it. Just doing day stuff. I think we're going down to one of the Aussie market Tuesday maybe. Then we're going out Wednesday. Monday we're just chilling. We got dinner tonight with some friends, celebrating somebody's birthday. A busy week. I got the aquarium co-op brine shrimp setup. You mean does this breeder thing? Unless Aquarium Co-op has their own now. I didn't know that. But yeah, there's this one. Actually, speaking of that, I have the brewing over there. I'll take a look at that. And my grindleworm colony is suffering at the moment because I got gnats in there. And I got all these freaking... You can't get the gnats out. Because then there's like maggots in the stupid... And I just leave it sealed and don't touch it until it's all dead. Atkins Nature Aquarium. What's going on, man? Al Wet Sox. Good morning, good morning. All you new people flooding in. Well, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. I think I should too. Bam. And if you're not subscribed, please. That's the way to do it. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick little water change here. Looks like we're already at that. Let me go a little deeper. We do have some fry, by the way. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot about. We'll have to take down below there. I believe I saw some blue eyes. I'll have to double check. See if they're still doing alright. But there was at least one that hatched in the tank that I can't remember what mop I put in there. I really got to label this stuff. Maybe we should do that too. Yes, I have a label maker. I can do this. So I don't forget, I'm going to try and put the mops in the right tanks, like on a regular. I'm just going to swap mops out. I know which one I did with the Gertrudes, because I just did it. Whoops. Let's leave this. Let's take this, turn that off, move this this way. Get some slack. Alright, we will fill this up. My trusty fill valve. How are my rads doing? They're not. They died a long time ago. I had them in this one tank. I don't know. They didn't do well. They were good for like the first 3-4 months. Then month 5 I had 1 less. Month 5.5 I'd have 2 less. I think I only had 6 or maybe 8 originally, something like that. But just at some point, they all just started just one by one disappearing. So I don't know. Rico Stan, what's going on? Yeah, I was thinking about doing them again, but I've kind of gotten sidetracked into other stuff. So we'll see. I'm not opposed to them. I do know some people that have them, so we're gonna have to see. Maybe. If I did them again, I'd probably put them in this tank though, with all the other rainbows. This is my rainbow mosh pit, I guess. There's a Alani, Bozeman, some Irian Jayas are in here. There's a Celebes in here, but I don't know how long he's going to be in here anymore. He's got a home. Just got to get him there. And there's about to be a rainbow shark in here. Get the plants off. We'll fill this back up. And then we'll put the lid back on, and then we'll mess with the air on that one. And then this whole side will be on the USB. I could probably unplug that air pump. Yeah, that's a good idea. Figure out which one isn't in use anymore. Save it as a backup. Yeah, we'll check it out. And this is pretty much cleared for some new fish. Which I think, I don't know, the end of September seems like a good idea to start bringing stuff in from the tubs, honestly. There's some roots right there. Let's stick that in the ground. Oh, that didn't work. See if we can get that one root to anchor it into the dirt. Or whatever, sand. It kind of worked. We do the same thing here. A lot of roots down there. I want to bury the rhizome though. Should have did that before I filled it up. God, am I stupid sometimes? I'm so dumb. Make myself angry sometimes. Spill water all over the place. Alright. I'm not a big fan of that substrate in this tank either. It's that Petco white sand stuff. It's honestly, I think they just painted sand. Somehow, way, shape, or form, they just got some sort of paint on it. I don't know. Okay. We good? Good. But yeah, we'll talk about that Ziss hatchery in a minute. Elaine, good morning. What's going on? Thanks for being here. Yeah, let me move the camera. And then we will talk about the Ziss hatchery and how I have mine set up. Whoa. Whoa. We gotta make this smaller. Okay. Let me turn the light on. Bink, bink, bink. All right. Swap. Don't wait till it's too cold overnight. You lose fish. Yeah. Well, one thing I did do is I did put a heater in there and I set it at like 65 or something like that. So hopefully if it does get too cold, that heater kicks on, kind of keeps it warm. At least enough that, you know, I wouldn't lose anything overnight. All right. My Ziss hatchery is pretty much stock, right? Haven't done. I know people build these PVC bases to make them higher. I'm okay with this. It's already kind of up a little bit for me, so I can just get in there with my hand and open that valve. The other thing I did is I took one of these pill bottles caps. I saw Aquaballs is the one that came up, like, showed me this idea. That was a great idea. Cut a little slit for the power cord, because I have one of those preset beta heaters that go in here. I just kind of force the plug through that hole, and an air line that's hooked up to a valve so I can adjust it, and that air line actually goes into my, plumbed into the whole air system I have. And that's it, man. And then I have it right next to this little, what do you call it? Hot light. I know it's kind of an expensive way to do it, but we had one of those hot lights laying around. Yeah, so yeah, that preset beta heater works. This actually is ready to be fed tonight. Been here for maybe 36 hours tonight. So my blackworms, I should feed them. I feed them this little high-calorie algae wafers. Whoops. I'm not throwing them on the ground. Yeah. And I got so much salvinia growing on the top here, I gotta actually stir it up so that the wafers get through the salvinia. I should probably clear some of that out. But it helps soak up all that excess nutrients I found. Here's my colony that got polluted. You can see the gnats, the maggots. Oh my god, just keep the lid on. Just a ton of gnats just flew out of there. Damn it. Yeah, somebody told me that the gnats are most likely coming from the fish food. That you know, they lay their eggs in here, and then when this gets kind of moist, they start to hatch. Well, I mean, you know, at the factory, they're probably laying eggs in this stuff, whatever the heck is in here. Pea protein, fish meal, shrimp meal. Yeah, I'm sure gnats are all over this stuff. Somebody recommended microwaving the kibble, or this stuff, which is a good idea, actually. Probably kill those eggs. I should get a microwave. It's been, what? Whoa. Like 12 years since I've had a microwave. My kid destroyed the microwave and I never replaced it. Probably should. Alright, that's that. Let's back this up. Well, hang on. We already have this one on, so why don't we just move it? See if we can find that little baby. Is he still in here? Yes! Ooh, I see two. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm going to try and point them out. They're in the back. Whoop, I just scared them. You can see the blue on them. Nice. Well, let me do the air. Let's change the air real quick. Let's kill that. Let's try not to bust my fingers on this like I did last time. Alright, cool. Let's get the pickle. Let's untie the cord. Let us dangle it. The angle of the dangle. It's kind of cool, just latches right there. And let's plug it in. That should go in. Boom. We got air. We got air. Well, that was quick. Easy and painless. Now I don't remember what mop I stuck there, so I don't know what rainbows those are. But you can see the two little blue eyes over in that corner. You can see them, you can see them. If not, you can't. But I am going to feed them some fry food. I have this Ken's Golden Pearls, like the little stuff. Yeah, they're back here in this corner. They were. I don't see them at the moment, but oh, I see the one. They're real little, so we got to make sure we don't overfeed these guys. But there is like snails and stuff in here too, so they will certainly eat. Okay, there's that. I'm going to do the other tanks that might have fry in them. And the cyanodorsalis tank definitely has 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 fry in here. And that might have fry, that might have fry. And I like to feed the fry food to some of these other tanks because there's a lot of shrimp in there and they like to just whatever. Plus I think it promotes them to breed a little bit when they see all that little food. They're like, hey, babies can eat this. We should have babies. Alright, let's put this lid back on. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. I don't think I'm going to do a water change on this tank just yet, just because of how delicate those fry are. Just kind of let them go. Let them go. So we got air, 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 and air all in the USB. Let's see if I can pull that out. Figure out which air pump is no longer in use. Gnats can come from dirt and pots and drains and water drains. Yeah, plant pots. BBA jungle is the secret to raising fry. Let's hope. It's living in spite of you. Oh no. I always said if my microwave dies, I'm not replacing it, but that damn thing just keeps trucking. Yep, it's working, keeps working in spite of you. Yeah, honestly, once you get used to not having a microwave, it's actually kind of not a big deal. I don't even know how to describe that, but yeah. Alright, we got this. Oh, you know what? For some reason I thought there was 2 air pumps here, but there's only 1. So on that note, I can't unplug it yet, because... Wait a minute. Is there 1 or 2? No, there is 2. It's like, I remember there being a second one. Hang on, it's over here. So what does this one go to? Oh my word, this is going to be one of those things, right? I guess we can chase this one back. Why don't I unhook it from the gang valve, and then I can figure out which one is no longer hooked up to a gang valve. I think it's this one, yep. Alright. So what the heck is all this other arrow? I'm going to have to revamp this. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Yeah, I'll do that over the course of this next week. I guess I'll order some more of those air pumps. And then we'll remodify the whole system to be on a USB. And then we can get rid of those. Probably using less power too, honestly. We'll see. Okay. The microwave is for popcorn and frozen burritos. 2 different kinds of gnats. Fungus flies or drain flies. Interesting. Interesting. Blackbeard heaven. You love it. Hate? You were hating on my Blackbeard? This Blackbeard? This is paradise. It's a little too low, so we can go up. I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. Well, maybe we should do a water change. Can't hurt. Stay on top of it. I have noticed that big, oh, where is it? This big fire mouth over here has kind of made a cave in those rocks down there. I find that interesting. Let's try and get some of this mulm out of here. I think if I just kept up on maintenance. Oh! Get out of there. You don't want to get sucked up. You're going for a ride. Catch a ride. Man. Yeah, it's a lot of blackbird here. These cheetahs are like, no. Try and get the mulmy bits. You got to go to the other end and clear it out because it's choked up. I already see the flow restricted. And bulbitis is nothing but covered in this stuff. Come on, man. You need a good algae eater. I mean, not just blackbird algae. I just mean like normal algae. The L333s, you know, are not big algae eaters. Hey, here's one of those. Is he dead? He is dead. I did see one of them alive though the other day. It was kind of nice. Yo, this is getting a little crazy. Alright, let me clean that out. Knock everything over in the process. Oh. Good enough. Keep it moving. Alright, what do we got? Bleach in the drain and the mosquitoes bits in the plant. The mosquito bits in the plant dirt. And not hating on your blackbeard. Are you? Are you not hating on it? Are you not? You're impressed is what you are. Well, what's the other option? We got to put more plants in here, right? Whoops, I should have let that water drain. Here's the problem. It's getting covered with like just normal like look at this guy. This guy's struggling over there. That's a crypt. Just there's like it's not blackbeard on the bulbitis. It's like this other kind of algae, like the detritus or whatever it is. Diatom, that's the word I'm looking for. But it's not. I don't know. I gotta get some good algae eaters. Maybe I should put that flying fox in here. Trying to get where the mulm collects. We cleaned these sponges last week, but maybe they just need to be weekly cleaned for a little while. Because they seem to be, I don't know. I think I need a better filter on this tank too. I think it would help. Maybe like either a canister or a hang on the back, probably. I don't think basically an under gravel and 2 sponges is enough for all these cichlids, put it that way. The geos tend to, constantly be digging around, pulling up stuff. So they create most of the detritus, I think. Which is good, they're churning it up, but nothing's removing it, you know what I'm saying? So, that's where the problem lies, I think. So, I'm going to try and stay up on water changes. Maybe we should do that experiment like we did with the other tank, where I do targeted. Yeah, that's a good. That's not a bad idea, man. We'll see. See if we can curb some of this. I do think putting more plants in here would help. This pogo stemon doesn't really seem to be doing well. This anubias is just covered in algae. So is this bulbitis. So is that crip. So clearly got issues here. What I did originally in that 129, well, it's more than a 29, but it's on a system. It's probably about 60 gallons, something like that. I just did daily water changes, like 30% water changes every day for 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight. And then I capped it with sand, but there's already sand in here. And I think just doing those water changes kind of really just reset the balance of that tank. You know what I mean? Got all that excess nutrients that was. Huh. Clearly, I don't have the answers for the blackbeard here. Man. It's like clogging the drain. Got to get the blackbeard out of the drain. I know these people at the treatment plant are like, what the heck is all this? We got an algae problem. I gotta stop kicking it. Alright. Not sure which fish in the tank I like more. So many beautiful things to look at. Well, thank you. Hey man, I see those little hearts. Yay! 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 Alright. Yeah. Well, thanks, man. These Tapajos, whatever they called, the pyrocephalus, what they're called now. I got those at the Triple Crown as fry. Little babies. I have every last one of them. Knock on wood. I got 8 of them. I still have 8 of them. There's also 3 fire mouths in here, and 4 or 5 Adolphi cories, a rainbow goby. Well, that's not the rainbow goby, but he's in here. And there's a hill scream loach, and an L333, just hanging out right underneath that log. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here, man. I really like this tank. Oh, and there's a festivum. Festivum for the rest of them. He's over there. This guy's cool. I should get more of them. They're kind of neat. He's a very aggressive dude. Let's put it that way. The fire mounts seem to be doing alright with each other. I may have to separate some of them because I think they're all males. But they're very nice looking fish. The Tapajos are starting to get their little redheads. One of them's really got it going on. That guy over there. Yeah, shaping up. Like the background wall of BBA. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm not in live chat. There we go. It's taken me a long time to cultivate that. We'll see. I don't mind the background wall. I do mind kind of like, you know, if I could keep it off the plants, that'd be kind of nice. But, you know, we definitely need more plants in here. I think we need to get some more. That bulbitis is nice. I like that. I think I almost want to say like an algae eater, like a, what is it? The Siamese algae eaters are the calmer ones, the ones that don't get so huge, and the Chinese one. Something like that would probably be a good addition to this tank. Something that's gonna. Well, I know everybody's gonna tell me bristlenose, right? But I don't know. Bristlenose. I don't know. Bristlenose would do this tank wonders, though. I think it would just clean up a lot of that excess stuff that the King Tiger doesn't get. King Tiger is more of a protein meat eater, right? So he's not really going to touch the algae. But it's almost like there's like a green spot algae that's kind of formed on some of these leaves. I think that's part of the problem on some of that stuff. So I don't know. We got to get better. We got to get better. We got to get better. Live chat has moved. Vibes. Good morning, y'all. Stopping by. Give it all thumbs up. Going to church. Bye. All right, see you, Vibes. Thanks for stopping in, man. This is the Church of the Aquarist right here. That's where I'm hanging. Alright, that's a pretty deep water change. It's like 50%-ish. 50%-ish is goodish. Okay. I think it's been long enough we can let that rainbow shark out of his little holding tank. I will start filling up this tank. I will position the camera for the release. I think the new Dance Fish video mentioned the green lizard tetras or BBA eaters. Green lizard tetras. First of all, that's a crazy name. I like it. Second of all, I'm very interested in this. To check that out. The new Dance Fish. That could be a better angle. Let's get a better angle on that. Maybe we go that way. Can we go that way? Yeah, we can. Okay. The other thing I gotta address today is that my sump on the 125, the one with the water bridge, needs to be still working, but we're gonna have to do a little water change in that tank, I think. And there's my laser thermometer that I can just throw in that bucket. This is the cheapo one. It's the Home Depot special. But it's, you know, it's not incredibly accurate, but it'll give you a good enough reading. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's release this dude into your new home. Be good. Enjoy your new life. See how he does. In the meantime, I gotta keep an eye, make sure I don't overflow that tank. Okay, cool. Did he go hide? Oh no, he's still up front. All the other rainbows are like, what the heck is that? Like, we thought we were colorful. over here. Dan's Fish mentioning that eats. Man, they really gotta move that stupid heart out of the way. Mentioning a fish that eats PVA. I'll have to check that out, man. New local Austin, good morning. I didn't see you. PNW, I don't think I said morning to you either. And good morning. Okay. You're looking at that guy. I am looking at this guy. Trying not to overflow a tank, so this is almost full. Let me move this camera. Let me move this camera. Let me try to move this camera. We're gonna move it over here. Of course. Do not overflow tanks, man. Alright, cool. Crisis averted. Alright, let me see what that camera looks like. Ooh. That was horrible. But it's kind of what we're going to be looking at, so... Well, let me adjust it real quick. Don't need the footstool in the way either. So you can go over that way, you can go that way. Good enough. Alright, let's swap. Uh-oh. Now I know why, because it's not working. Deactivate. See if if I unplug that, I must have unplugged it. Hang on. Yup, it's unplugged. Right there. Like a fool. Alright. Deactivate. Can we activate? Sump. As you can see, the water bridge is not functioning as it should be. That means there's probably air in it. Yes, I know I designed this poorly. I should have thought about that ahead of time, but you know, sometimes mistakes are made. Sometimes you just have to adapt. Basically, when I built this, I should have built in a way for the water to equalize on either side. That would have solved every problem I have. And I could go back and revamp it. It just, I don't feel like it. This works good enough. That was from my old sump of shame. How do these bio balls get up here? Interesting. So we're going to let this drain a little bit. This is basically a PVC. I don't know what I'm going to call this. A U bridge. Got bio balls. Different media. Bags of stuff. But we're going to do a water change on the tank. And then we're going to reset the water bridge in the process. I could have went another way, but I didn't. Peplin Creek, thanks for becoming a member. Did I get to say hi to Shannon? No, I haven't. I haven't seen talk to Shannon in quite a while. Hope she's doing all right. I think the new Dan's Fish video mentioned... Oh, yeah, we just read that. I read that already. What's going on, Peplin? All right. Let's get Some water draining. Where is that? I don't think I have to worry about it, but I usually like to put the protector on this, just in case. You don't think fish are going to swim up there until you find a fish swimming up there. That's what my goldfish did the one day. I was like doing water changes. Normally I don't worry about the goldfish tank because nothing really ever except that day that goldfish was like, hey, what's up this tube? He did not like it. What's in this tube? Stupid fish. All right. Now we can raise this up a little more. How's that? Not too shabby. We'll see almost everything now. Cool. All the sharks are looking good. Thank you, thank you. I should get a little closer. Only 4 days and 10 hours till NFL season. Nice. Heck yeah. That time of the year. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to make brine, or salt water too. And one thing, while we're sitting there waiting for this to drain, maybe I should bring the other camera over. We can look at the flounders that are in the brackish tank. Now this guy started freaking me out because I thought he was dead. But for whatever reason, they love to like hang out on top of each other all the time. Let's see if we can get in on that. Let me swap the camera. See it? Whoops. And let me adjust this before we bring it. Figure. Focus. That's the problem. Zoom it. And there's a little bit of a glare. I might be able to adjust that out, but in the lower right corner is 2 flounders. Now, one of them is on top of the other one. And they've been like this on and off for days. Let me get my pokies. I'm going to give them a poke. Make sure they're not dead. This guy's definitely not dead. Oh, nope, here's that guy. Nope, there you go. They're both alive. Hanging tight. Making sure. Okay, well that was that. That one flew up the wall here. Probably go a little higher on that. Whoops. No, I can't go higher on that, but I can get closer. Probably move that out of the way. Oh, scared him. I guess it don't matter anymore. He's gone. Back on the heater. There's no light on that tank, so the glare is horrible. And there's no light on this tank, and it hasn't been for a long time, and I'm still having that cyanobacteria problem, so I don't know what's up with that. Alright, let's fix this video. the zoom off. Let's put the autofocus on. I do want to get the other flounders in this tank at some point. Is that pool filter sand in your flounder tank? This is actually, in this tank right here, is a Carib Sea, like, some sort of like, I can't remember. It's not Hawaiian sand, but it's some like Bahama or whatever. I don't know what they call it, but it's an actual like meant for sand sifting, whatever, bottom dwelling, sand dwelling, marine fish actually. I believe it's for saltwater tank. The other tank on the right there, the one that the flounders came from, is pool filter sand. So yes, the tank next to it is pool filter sand. And speaking of that, there's 2 flounders in that tank yet that I need to get out. So let me see if we can spot them. Let me turn a light on in that tank first of all. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, I see one. I see him. That's the best time to catch them, when you see them. Well, we can let that drain. That's going to take a little while. So why don't we flop back to flounder cam. See if we can catch a flounder in the meantime. Let's go here. See if we can adjust this. Configure. Zoom a little bit. Focus. Nope. Nope. Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay. Now, if I'm slow, which I might be, calm enough, I could probably sneak over here without disturbing him, and we can catch him. And then we can start putting him in the brackish tank, right? Gotta go slow. Gotta fill this up with water. And I can't get it in because it's too... I don't think you guys realize how lightning fast those flounders are. Like, lightning fast. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but right here is a flounder. About to go flipping in the net. Oh! He got out. Where did he go? Ah! Hang on. We got other issues right now. The pump started on the 125, so I gotta pause them again. Pause. Pause. I got like a 10-minute feed on them, so I can pause them for 10 minutes. That's a big snail. Ah, we lost him. Where did he go? We may not find him now. I had him. That was too slow. This is futile. Look at this blackbeard. I'm gonna just grab some clumps of this. I'm gonna have to do a water change on this too. Holy cow. Look at all this mess, man. Alright, well, we're gonna leave this alone for now. That was an epic fail. Sorry. I should have done better, man. Should have done better. Oh well. We'll let that settle. We'll continue with this water change, and then we'll see. Maybe we can find them again. But I stirred up a bunch of muck, man. Let's go back to this. I have a little fish tank in my blackbeard algae. Yeah, exactly. It should be a 2-netter. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Did I see the full moon? No, I didn't, actually. I heard about it. Blue moon. Blue moon. I saw you standing alone. Okay, that's draining. Gonna get some more coffee. All right. Got my coffee. Got my water. Ooh, hot. Yes, I did not see the or the full moon, whatever it was, the blue moon. But I have seen one before. I guess it's like every whatever, so many years, decades, you get 2 full moons in the same month. Yeah. Time is at 10:30. Holy cow. Time is moving. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm going to slide that lid closed a little bit. Alright, so we basically have one tank that has a couple fry in it. The tank that I just took the rainbow shark out of, so that's essentially empty. There is a tank right to the left here, behind that door. That is empty. It's been empty for a while, actually. Oh my god. This guy. It's been empty for quite a while. To the point where I don't think there's a cycle in here anymore, honestly. There's an algae. There's some algae. This was the quarantine tank I had for my rainbow gobies. And then I had my wine Millerai in here. My other geos. I originally got 4 of them. One of them died. He didn't make it. Well, he was out of quarantine and went back in quarantine, and he was all sorts of messed up. So we talked about that on a stream. That was kind of sad. But he was a little whacked out. Uh-oh. Looking at my Godzilla bowl. You know what I see? See what I see? Right on that leaf. Where's my scissors? I'm trying to be surgical about this. I don't know if you can see that. Is that in focus to you guys? Let me check. Let me check. Not really. But even out of focus, you can see it. I swear to God, this autofocus is like the worst thing ever. See it? Do you see it? Do you see what I see? Blackbeard. Anyway, other than that, this is kind of growing in pretty nicely, honestly. It's looking pretty good. The bulbitis has kind of sprung back a little bit here. New growth here, here. Back here there's some. I don't think you can see that from where you're at. Yeah. Obviously some of it's still kind of dying back. The Petco bulbitis wasn't the greatest. Other than that, it's starting to look alright, man. Kind of digging this one. The one next to it's still a mess. Haven't really done anything with this except fill it up. I might end up breaking that down sometime in the relative near future. So, there's that. Do we have any sightings? Ooh, I see a flounder. Alright, we're going to swap cameras and try this again. Maybe we should do the 2-netter. The double netter. I got the hiccups. Let's try and see. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. He's all the way in the back. Back corner, back corner. Do I have... Can we do the double net? I don't know. Don't know. Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to kick you. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a double net on this one. Nope. Man, is that guy lightning quick. Should have did the double net. Dude, we got to do something about this blackbeard algae in this tank. I think we just need to do a water change. Clean up some of that. Strike 2, man. Do a big water change quick. Happy Sunday, fish nerds. Hey, ball. What's going on? Long Family Shoal, what's going on? BBA starter culture? Yeah, if you want some, let me know. Do a big water change in the bowl quick. Oh, yeah. I did one, actually, yesterday, the day before. Probably should do another one. Just stirred stuff up. Yeah. Should do that. Well, we'll get on that in a sec here. Let's stop the water change on the 125. Let's go over here a second. Let's clear all this cords out. Hoses from each other and cords. Hoses and cords, man. That's everything laying around this floor. Wires. Alright. That's good for now. Let's shut that off. Oh, the water kicked back on. Let's go back over here. Probably gonna have to adjust that camera. Let's turn that off. Okay. Let me get ready to fill this back up. It's not too bad. Gotta change the view though. We're zoomed in. Zoom. Yeah, that's good enough. Yep, the little voice in my head's he's on vacation. Semi-permanent vacation. I love shrimp. What are we looking at? We're still looking at that. I didn't change the camera. Idiota. I set it up to change it, but I didn't change it. Alright, there we go. Now, what we need to do is we need to reset the water ridge. I need to get the fill. Alright. Gotta get this hose untangled from everything. Alright, I guess we'll fill this up first. Get some slack on this hose. Because it's kinked. There we go. Good enough. Let this fill up. Do a quick water change on the bowl. Get a bucket. Something to drain stuff into. A trusty old siphon. I just use a piece of silicone tubing for this. Drain that bowl. Since we're all sitting here staring at it, you can probably see it. I'll just keep an eye on that tank. See if I can not be in the way. I have a little lead weight on the end of it, so it can kind of stay where it needs to. Oh, that was gross. Should have planned that a little bit better. Hey. Damn it. Let's try. Oh, that was good. Gross. Nasty. Probably shouldn't put my weight on that stupid thing. Flip the bowl over. That's still filling. Stop sucking up the, what do you call it? Java moss. I'll probably mix this like I did the last time. I use like 1 gallon of tank or RO water and 1 gallon of tap water. Oh no! There's a little bit of hair algae in here. Race against the clock. I got this one, that one. I got the other one. I'm not going to do a crazy, I'm not going to do all like 100% water change, but I'm going to do a pretty good amount. That's about 25% of the water remaining. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, well, good enough. We can take this Java moss that came out, put it back in. Let's dump this. And I'll put my fill thingy back, or my drain thingy. so I don't misplace it. Oh. Do I have RO? Yeah, I have RO water. Let's go with we'll do the RO water first. And the, what do you call it? It's almost full. 125 behind me. Gallon of RO. This is pretty much full. Alright, hang on. We're going to do this first, and then we'll finish that. This is about to focus down there. You can hear the water draining into the sump now. That means the tank is full. Let this drain. Come down here. Take this piece off. I have a specialized tube that I made just for this purpose. Plugging that into that. Plugging this into this. Whoops. Jacking the water on, blowing all the air out of it. We're going to fill it up. I'm going to fill the sump up. That side. Water out of the air, or the air out of the water bridge. Which it pretty much is. Alright, let's take this off here. A little bit of a mess. Alright. Set that back. Put that there. I'll put this on. And now that side is draining into this side, so we'll fill this side up real quick. Just filling that up. Then we'll do a water change on that, where the flounder is. See if we can get some of that blackbird out the other way. Maybe we can see a flounder. Maybe we can catch a flounder. Oh. Eeny, meeny, miny to Mo. Catch a flounder by his toe? I don't know. Alright, now the other side's filling because this is higher. That means the water bridge is working. That's probably pretty good. Whoa. There we go. Just in time for the pumps to get going. Perfect. Put the lid back. Tank is draining. It's flowing, flowing, flowing. Pumping, pumping. Pumping, pumping. Done. Let's go there. Let's finish this. Let me check the chat. Wherever it may be. Oh no, I lost my chat. Easy number 103. There we are. Betta and Guppy Gal. I wish I had a big ass like that. Well, thank you. Suddenly I have to pee. Does the Bruce have a force field to keep the VBA off its abuse? Maybe it's a shiny film on its leaves? I don't know, because some of the abuse is actually covered by it, so I don't think it has a force field. Don't forget to like. That's right, Coral. And good morning. Thanks for being here. And Betta and Guppy Gal, thanks for being here. Wait, Beta and Guppy Gal is Patty? Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to let, spoil her secret or anything. Alright, I do have a jug of tap water, so I don't have to mess with that. So we're just going to use room temp tap water. And we're going to finish topping this off. I'm going to go pretty high with that. That's good enough. Get that dead leaf out of there. Get some of these dead leaves. Gonna aim for that pot. Sorry guys, probably in your way. Just trying to clean up some of these dead leaves so that it doesn't turn into a nutrient bomb. Alright, well that's good enough. Let's move back. Let's swap cameras. Let's see if we can find us a flounder. We gotta do a water change. So let's swap the camera. Wow, that's like really underexposed, that picture. It's pretty dark. Not sure what that's about. Probably because of the darkness. Whatever's too dark. Anyway. Let's go back here. Patty's secret has been spilled. That's right. Who's Patty? I don't know any Patty. All I know is Betta and Guppy Gal. I guess that was karma. Oh! Alright. Now. I gotta get these nets out of the way. Just hang out there. Just hang out there. We gotta make sure we don't suck up any shrimp. My word. We are definitely gonna have to go to the other end there. Clean that up. There's no way that's gonna not get clogged. It's already clogged. Nikes. Alright. That was a lot of algae. It's probably going to have to be good enough. Whoa! Got a whole bunch of algae right here. Stuck on the... Alright, this is going to have to be good enough. I don't want to do too crazy of a water change. But, I do want to get that out of there. Alright, you know what? We're going to take this whole thing out. So there's no shrimp on it. most of this is trash. Let me turn this water off. Try to clean out the algae. Alright. I'm going to try and remove some of this algae off of this plant. Alright, let's back up here. This is that buse that was covered in blackbird. See, this leaf is totally covered. Just pinch that leaf off. So are these lower leaves. So, it does stick to the leaves. It's just, I think it just keeps growing higher to kind of compensate for the fact that it's trying to get killed. Pull as much algae off of this plant as possible. Just going to remove these lower leaves if I need to. I don't know exactly what you guys can see. Maybe I should check that out first. Probably going to spray this with some peroxide too. So much crap. This is what happens when you don't appreciate people jazzing. They go, damn you, Fishymon. The muttering is easier to understand than English and Scottish guys on Saturday quiz shows. What? And watch it with no sound. Can we get background music besides water? Ugh. I can't help you anymore, Patty. Patty, you should come up here. Help me. Keep the drone. You could be the background music. Does peroxide work on BBA? I believe it does. I have used it in the past. Kind of does kill it. Kind of gives it like a reddish, starts turning reddish brown as it does. Here, back. I'll pull off as much of this as I can. All of this crazy log. Oh no! So here's a little baby buse plant that I'm about to murder. Struggling in the BBA. Alright, do I have peroxide at the ready? Probably. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Let me try and get some of this algae out of here. Off my hands anyway. Give this a rinse. A rinse in some water. Alright. I guess that's as good as that's going to get. Do I have the peroxide here? I do. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this without making a huge mess, so I might just make a huge mess. How can we do this? I can go over here. I'll use this Tupperware thingy. Oh, that little plant fell off. Here's this book. We gotta put this book somewhere. We should put it on the bookshelf. Can't quite reach the bookshelf right now. Set it here. Alright, this little baby buse. It fell off. Look at how little this is. I don't know where to put it. Maybe we'll stick it in another tank and see if it works. Maybe we'll float it in there. Alright. Let me swap cameras real quick. And we'll try this. What's the worst that can happen is I kill some buse. It's not like it's not dying already. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Sometimes you have to cut your losses. That's a good way. That's a good way. Good trick to get rid of algae in a plant is just to throw it the F out. Okay, let's change cameras. Let's get this in focus first. Probably zoom in on this a little bit. Whoops. You're going to see not quite the entire thing. I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit. It's my phone. There it is. Let's see what you guys see. I'll come over this way. Jeremy! What's going on, buddy? In addition to the bowl, actually, now you say it. Sorry about that. Just gonna douse it. Yeah, boy. It's probably way too much. Let that soak for a sec. Let's try and get the plant in it. And we're gonna rinse this off. Because peroxide is deadly to plants in the long term. So you don't want to leave it on there too long. Let's put that back. Let's take this out. Let's dump that down the drain, and that's it. Some nice fresh water. Rinse it well. And we'll stick it back in the tank. And we'll check on it next week, I guess, see how that goes. Definitely looks better. We didn't get rid of all of it, but we got rid of a lot of it. Oh, here's a lot of algae just hanging out. How the heck is that algae stuck on there? It's on the heater. Dude, this heater is a mess. This. Oops. Well, I guess that's a sign to change the air filter, or clean the what do you call it? Sponge filter. Make sure I don't got any things. A couple snails in here. Snails, grab you guys. Baby snails. Put you back in the tank. Grab this thing. Dude, that heater is just insane. Clean this out real quick. Try not to drip water all over the place. Probably should have used this thing. Oh well. Let's get this bucket out of my way. Alright. Clean and clean. Endless water. I can mute myself for this. Sponge is a little bit dirty here. It's been a while since I cleaned this one. Waiting for it to run clear. Or clear-ish. Alright, it's getting better. Good enough. Alright. That was fun. Let's see if we can put this all back together. Get some of this black-rooted algae off of it. Stuff is like caked in here, man. It would help if I did regular water changes. Come on now. Everything keeps popping off. Alright. First things first. Set that down a second. Set that there. Get this algae off my hand. We're going to need to cut a new connection on that with some sort of a tool. Here's a aquascaping scissors. Oh my god, I almost crushed my python. Get this end off here. Where the heck did that go? That ain't cool. I just shot that somewhere in the tank. Where did that go? Oh. Stay out of the water. Can't see anything when there's bubbles everywhere. Oh my god! Hang on. Let me free up my hands. Oh, I see it. Perfect. Junk. Trash. Put it over here in this thing. Let's take this. Put that in there. Wish I had like 6 hands, honestly. What is going on here? Get this stupid thing out of my way. Jeez Louise. It's like everything's in my way. This is that aquarium co-op line that doesn't want to stay. It's hard as a rock too. So much for this stuff staying soft all the time. It's just as rigid as the other shit. God damn it. I need to cut this back further. Alright. This has got to get off of here. This is the big problem. I'm working on the wrong side of the tank. Jeez. Right, we're cutting that back to there. Let's get this out of my way. That out of my way. That's already on there. Airline shot, man. I'm gonna have to replace this whole thing. Look at this. Every time I try to push it in there, it just gets all bent and deformed. And then stays bent and deformed. Alright, how much airline do we got here? We got some part that's soft there. That's kind of... Let's get to the soft part. Just cut all of the hard stuff off. Okay. Okay. There we go. It's a pain in the ass. Let's move this heater back over this way. Let's Let's move the plant over that way. Pull this algae out. That keeps getting stuck to me. Alright. Let's take the big tufts of blackbird that is floating around. Whatever. I'll be doing that all day. Like tumbleweeds, man. Alright. Rinse this algae off my hands. Clean it out of the sink. Oh, alive. So much algae. Man. Alright, let me put this hose back. The python. Let's get it out of the way. Alright, man, we're getting kind of the end here, I think. So it was a productive day. We moved some fish. Well, a fish. Was unable to catch the other two. At least yet. Right, let's see where we're at here. Check the camera. What stays bent knuckle boy? What? Figure the video. Better hurry up before this overflows on the floor. Okay. Come back over here. I will check my phone. I will take a sip of coffee. Thanks for live streaming. You're welcome. What's hard as a rock knuckle? The ooh. No! That was close. The airline was hard as a rock. The airline no longer remains supple and pliable. It was rigid. So, you know how that gets. It happens to every airline. Doesn't matter the kind, if it's silicone or not. First of all, those silicone airlines are not silicone. Just so you know. That's a marketing term. It is regular old plastic. I can't remember the type, but it is not silicone. Even though it's marketed as silicone, it is not. Have you used Blue Mates yet? I use my fish tank as a res-free birds and makes me water change more often. Did you see my super sticker? I did not. I am sorry, sir. Let me see. Can I go look? Hang on. I don't know how to look. I'm just going to scroll back until... Oh, yeah. Nope. Didn't see that. I missed it, dude. Hang on. I apologize. Let me see if I can see it over here. Yeah. Automatically stars things like that. I do. I see it now. Although I can't see what it says. I see it's $3. And thank you very much. I can't see what it says here. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I did not see that. I apologize. This is why I need, I need help. I got to figure something out. I'll figure something out. We can automate Fishroom and turn them into AI. How scary is that? Mary Beth, welcome to Extraordinary Aquarist. Thanks for joining the League. The League of Extraordinary Aquarists. Right on, and good morning. If you'd like to waste your money, please consider being a member. Thanks, Patty. Or I meant Betty and Betta. Betty. I'm just going to call you Betty now. Betta and Guppy Gal. I still can't say that. That is such a tongue twister. Betta and Guppy Gal. Alright. Water's clearing a little bit. Tumbleweeds are dying down. We'll see if we notice a difference on the buse that was treated with the peroxide. Do I see any flounders? Not really. I think. What I thought I saw. Boom, 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 boom. That'd be a good way to get some of this algae use. Isn't it? Actually worked out kind of well. Shrimp in that net. Stump this. Water in here. Man, I really got to keep up on this. It's out of control. It's out of control. This is all just like loose. Oh, there's a shrimp in there. There's also a dead shrimp in there. Come on, man, get out of there. There's a baby. Alright, load out. Yep. There's at least one little baby. I don't know if you see him on the glass over there. I've noticed that this, what do you call them? Shrimplet in this tank has dwindled quite a bit since the shrimp or the flounders have been in here. So I'm guessing the flounders are probably snacking on a lot of those shrimplets. So probably a good reason to get them out of this tank. That snail out of there. Stir up anything. Keep it floating. Get a little bit of a current moving here. It's probably the biggest clean I did on this tank in forever. Try to stir up as much as I can so I can get it floating. If I can get it floating, I can catch it. It's good enough. Let's make sure we don't have any fish in here. Shrimp. Nope, looks pretty mundane. Alright, well that's going to have to do. I'm going to call it good. See if there's any shrimp floating around in this little bucket I put over here. Nope, looks pretty empty. Oh no, there is a shrimp. Hey, how'd you get in there? Get out of there, dude. Stop clinging, man. Well, I saved at least one. Okay. Anything else before I dump this? No, but that was a lot of blackberry. Manual removal. Z Blackbeard. One thing's gonna happen. This is gonna get out of the way. It's in my way. That's that. That's that. Some of this mess. So much algae. Probably could have heated my home for the winter. Dry it and burn it. Compress it into logs. Alright. I believe there are a few unused gift memberships. Holy cow. I don't even know how to do that. Agreed, Scotty. You haven't played the Fishroom video yet. I have not. Maybe we can satisfy our Fishroom craving. Okay. Once you get the flounder out, you could ditch the heater. That's true. If I was going to, yeah, that's a possibility. However, I was probably going to use this either as a quarantine tank for stuff coming in, or I was going to use it to hatch out rainbow fish fry, blue eyes. The snails I was grabbing in that net were dead. They were just shells. I didn't. Now get a new heater. Yeah, heaters. Whew. I'm gonna have to do something about that heater. Uh-oh. Competition. Yup. Okay. Well, there's that. Fish. Let's see if we can see any of them. Now that we've cleared a lot of this out. I don't want to do too many water changes right now because I don't want to shock the shrimp anymore. You know, I keep seeing something back here that makes me think there's one there. I'm going to check it out. No, it's not. Definite snail in there. There we go. Trying not to hit the sand. Get that little piece of mulm. Yeah, I have no idea where they are. But they're well hidden right now. It doesn't help that this tank is like cloudy as hell. Oh, it's not a big deal if I don't catch them at the moment. I'll catch them sometime. I'm usually pretty good at spotting them. One of these days I would like to get out and catch more. Well, catch hog chokers. It'd be kind of cool. But these are not hog chokers. Fishymon! I'd be willing to assist when you're needed. It's good to know. All right, well, we did that. We did this. We disturbed a bunch of stuff. Dog's freaking out. Right front corner. Is that what you think? Right front corner. Let me see if I can see what you're seeing. This is the right front corner. So we're going off around here. Whoa! Get close. Let's see. Usually you can see their eyeballs sticking out of the sand, even though they look like sand. If I had to guess, they're probably hiding underneath the heater back here. Seeing right front corner. The snails were not dead. They were jarred loose by your jerk off net action. Some of the, no, look, there were snails that were covered in blackbeard algae that were floating around, the shells. They were actually, the algae was growing on the shell. That's the stuff I got rid of. And I kept as many snails as I could find. And look, there's a big grandpa snail right there. Let's move this net. Or the, I think I see one right there. I think that is it. Let's see. Where's my net? Just put it away. Use the blue net. Otherwise, we're just going to keep stirring stuff up. Oh no. Ooh, that is him. Where'd he go? Did he go under the net? I don't know. He was there, but he darted. And now it's so hard to see in this tank, it's like, I gotta let this settle down, man. Said there was something in the front here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get this out of here. Let's get that out of here. No, I'm not seeing it. Holy. Alright, we gotta stop. Just gotta stop. This is insanity now. Insanity! We're gonna not touch that anymore. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Alright? Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. Putting the net away. We're gonna let that settle down. We're not even gonna look at it anymore. Stop looking at it. Let's go look at this. Dose the log with peroxide. Peroxide is cheap. I just did that like a minute ago. Well, probably like 15 minutes ago. But yeah, that's what I did. I put it in a container and squirted peroxide all over. Actually, I pulled all the algae I could find off of it, and then I squirted it with peroxide. And I let it sit for, I don't know, 30 seconds. in the peroxide mix, and then I rinsed it. And I stuck it in the tank. Try to do snail killing damage control. Nice PR move. I'm on to you and your motives. Come on now. I'm not trying to kill any snails here, alright? So I did take the precautions. You're just seeing what you want to see. You just want to be angry, Patty. Betta and Guppy Gal. You just want to be mad. You should not be like that. There's a piece of shrimp all the way down in this corner back there. I feel like I should put it in the enemy. Maybe I won't get attacked. No, I'm getting attacked. Come on now. Do I got to sword fight you, man? Come on now. Leave me alone. You see him trying to kill me? Look at that, an enemy pushing that food towards its mouth. I don't know if you can see it. Clown's right next to him. Let's see if it goes in his mouth. Come on now. I don't want to disturb it too much. But that clown has gotten like super territorial ever since I put that enemy in there. Just telling you that. He never used to be that aggressive. Guess he doesn't want anybody messing with his enemy. Alright, let me see what this looks like. Oh yeah, we're alright. I don't remember all those rocks. This tank is really coming along. Yeah, kind of an algae mess though. Still working on it. It's been almost... It was like August of... Has it been 2 years already that this tank has been up? Yeah, it has been. It's been 2 years in August that this tank is up and running. But I didn't put fish in it till like October, so I was doing a fishless cycle, which I failed, by the way. Well, I didn't fail. Well, I failed, but I don't blame myself. I was doing a fishless cycle on this tank. I had it up and running for like 2 months. The ammonia levels had dropped to 0, and the nitrite levels, according to my test, were at 0. However, the nitrite test was out of date. And yeah, so I put a pair of clowns in here, and they immediately started swimming like vertical on the side in the corner. I was like, oh my god, what is going on? I couldn't find anything wrong. I got test strips. The test strips said that your nitrate is through the roof. I'm like, oh no. Now, here's something that I found interesting. In freshwater fish, they can handle a certain level of ammonia. Like, alright, generally speaking, this isn't a hard fact. This is just an anecdotal thing. From low levels, even, somewhat decent levels of ammonia, it takes more ammonia for freshwater fish to become deadly. Whereas, apparently, in saltwater fish, even like slight amount of ammonia is deadly. However, the other way is true. Slight amount of nitrite are very deadly in freshwater fish. However, saltwater fish can handle a lot of nitrates. I found that out, but it was too late for those guys. They didn't make it. So I lived and learned and got a new test kit. And that's when I learned to make sure I check the dates on my test kits from now on, too. Can you get a couple of anemones together in a group? I don't know. I think you can. I just got this one because I wanted to see how it would do. Dee Dee, what's going on, Dee Dee? My new phone is going to be my old phone. I have to reboot it 6 to 8 times a day. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can. I just wanted to get one because the first time I ever got an anemone, it did not work out well. He just kind of rolled around the tank for a week and then became mush. So I got him out of the tank. This one was looking real good at the store. So I was like, well, at least this one looks healthy. Let me try it out. And so far, so good. It's been, what, 3 weeks now? 4 weeks? 3 weeks? At least 3 weeks. And he rooted himself right there as soon as I put him in the tank. Well, I put him in that spot, in that area, and he kind of moved his way down to the rock and then just clung to it. Ammonia is more dangerous at higher pH. Yeah, that's true. That is true, and this saltwater tanks are usually pretty high pH. Yeah, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. I just want to say that I did bug Jasmine to get the anemone. Spelled that right. Yes, you did. You did bug me. I got a fake one at one point. They didn't take to that. Took them a good couple of weeks to get, at least a week to get used to this one before they started going around it. I would like to get another one. I just want to make sure I don't kill this one first. More specifically, lower pH levels will have a higher concentration of ammonium, and higher pH levels will have a higher concentration of ammonia. Interesting. That makes sense. That makes sense. You've only had the phone for 2 weeks, and you got to reboot it 6 to 8 times a day. Yeah, I'd be taking that back. Hi, everybody. Made it to the end. Made the end. Have a question for the group. Anyone raise pea puffers? I just opened an orphanage 5 days ago. Seems like they first free swim at 4 days. Not the best survival until then. Oh, wow. So you had babies. I just opened up. Seems like they first free swim at 4 days. Not the best survival until then. Yeah, it's probably one of those things you gotta figure out the trick, I guess. Sometimes fry are so sensitive, man. Eduardo, Didi's asking, or Victor's asking, how is Eduardo? Things aren't going as he originally told. More surgeries. Yeah, that sucks, man. Hang in there, Eduardo. Hope you get a speedy recovery, man. Yeah. That's it, man. Keep Eduardo in your thoughts. He's having a tough time with it. And that is no fun. Alright. Well, I've gone a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know much about pea puffers. I've had them as like, had like a school of them in a tank for a little while. Probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I do know they are little murder machines. I couldn't keep them with anything. They would always just nip and kill whatever they were. Actually, they were okay with a mono shrimp. Although I didn't know that they were okay with a mono shrimp because the mono shrimp just hid. Every time I put an amano in the tank, I thought they were killing it. So at some point I had 5 amanos in the tank. And then when I went to move the fish, I was pulling everything out of the tank. And I found all the amanos. So they're really good at hiding. Anything else I kept with them? I kept them with all sorts of weird stuff, but they would just chomp them. I think they'd do it in the middle of the night. So that's all my experience with them. I never had babies. Never did nothing. So I don't know if anybody in chat has. Yeah. Alright guys, I think this is probably a good place to call it. I'm not sure who's going next. I know Kenny E used to do his Daniken Aquatics used to do his members only stream at noon. Our Aquatic Universe with Mike B usually runs a stream too. So I would suggest checking out them, see if they're going to be running. I don't know. We'll go from there. Mike B will go in about an hour. There we go. Oh, there you go. Agua Bonita, Rye Guy Outdoors raises pea puffers. He has been MIA for a while. Probably has some videos on his channel though. All right. Anemone. 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 All right, folks. That's it. Let's see what else is going on here. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're not. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for the replay. Love you all, and we'll see you next week. Yeah, we got 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and whatever, something to change the clash. But we'll talk about it more when it comes up. Anyway, as it gets closer, I should say. All right, guys. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Enjoy your holiday. Stay fresh cheese bags, as Paul Sotero would say. All right, guys. Later.